Hello friends, welcome to Insights ICANN initiative. In today's video, we are going to discuss about stars. Of course, not the stars in the space. We will discuss about stars in election. They are star campaigners. Now let's see the video title, that is Star Campaigners. If you got through today's Hindu newspaper, I think today or yesterday, in newspaper editorial also they covered about this concept of star campaigners. Anyhow, in this video, we are mainly going to focus on following aspects. That means at the end of the video, you should be able to understand these areas. First, the context, why we are discussing today, and about star campaigners. How many star campaigners can be allowed? Okay, tell me if you know already. Anyhow, we will discuss in the video, but if you know already, let me know. So, what is the number limit regarding the star campaigners related to recognized parties and related to unrecognized parties? And what are the benefits can star campaigners can get, and what are the concerns related to star campaigners, and finally what need to be done, what kind of reforms we can bring regarding the star campaigner. Regarding the syllabus mapping, this is related to General Studies paper 2, that is election process, and the context, that is recently Sunita Kejriwal, wife of Delhi Chief Minister Arvind Kejriwal, she was appointed as star campaigner by the Aam Aadmi Party for his campaign in Gujarat because due to the non-availability of Arvind Kejriwal ji, and now he was imprisoned, judicial custody by ED, not exactly the imprisonment, you can call it a judicial custody by ED, okay, related to Delhi liquor case. So regarding that, Aam Aadmi Party as a firefighting mechanism, now they appointed Sunita Kejriwal as a star campaigning of the party. In this context, the word star campaigner is much in news. Now let's see what is this star campaigning is all about. I will give some conceptual clarity, then we will go through the notes. Okay, star campaigner. First you have to understand what is the main function of the political party. What is the main function of the political party? One of the political philosopher, he says that a political party, okay, he allows candidates to contest in the elections. That means candidate selection, and political party can mobilize support to candidates, and the third function of the political party is setting agenda in the election. You can call it as manifesto, okay. So these are the functions done by the political party in general. Of course, in India, depends on the ideology. Political parties are different types, such as social left ideology and economic left ideology, social right wing, different political ideologies are there. And one of the main function of the political party is setting the agenda. That means bringing one manifesto and making that manifesto reaching to everyone and convincing the voters why they should vote to that political party. Regarding that, they have to campaign about their agenda or their manifesto. They have to campaign about their manifesto to fulfill their functions. Then, regarding the campaigning, so campaigning can be done by political party, and it includes candidates who are contesting in elections will do their campaigning. Of course, the limitation is the candidates who are campaigning in elections generally, they do campaign only in the respective constituencies, but that is not going to be enough. There should be some party people who able to pull the masses, who able to cover various constituencies, okay. That means the person who should able to deliver the party message across the constituencies, those people generally will going to be the star campaigners. Star campaignings are going to be the mass pull factor among the people who can attract the people, so that these star campaigners, they can drive the people towards their party manifesto, and they can ensure the people voted for their political party. It can be the cinema stars, or it can be the influential person, anyone, okay, and sometimes even the candidates also who are very popular enough, okay. Like if you take the Karnataka Congress recent times, DK Shivakumar, he campaigned for the party, and in the different politician in BJP also there might be some politicians, so they act as the star campaigners as well. So here in the examination point of view, you have to know that star campaigner must have the membership in the party. Very, very important. Without membership, a star campaigner cannot campaign. So he must be the member. He may or may not the contest in the election, that doesn't matter. but they have to contest, they have to have a membership in the party. And one more thing, the expenditure related to star campaigner, it is not related to the candidate expenditure. You know that in Lok Sabha elections and assembly elections, there will be expenditure limits on the candidate campaigning. That expenditure limit won't cover this star campaigner expenditure unless until if the star campaigner is sharing certain things with the candidate, like sharing dayas with the candidate, only specifically with the candidate rather than the party general meeting, or participating in the rally along with the candidate rather than party general rally. If those are the things, then obviously that expenditure also will come under the expenditure of the candidate. And let me know, students, what are the expenditure limits related to Lok Sabha for larger states as well as the smaller states? What are the expenditure limits? If you know, comment the expenditure related to assembly as well. Okay. Next, then what are the issues related to star campaigners? The issues are, normally the function of the star campaigner is to spread its party ideology, okay, and to deliver the party manifesto to the grassroots level. But rather than that, unfortunately, even the star campaigners also involving in caste slurs as well as comments on the religion base, hate speech, okay. These are the ways, these are the places where they are crossing the border, crossing the line in the democratic politics. That is the reason some experts are suggesting that as the Election Commission of India is the highest body in supervising the elections, it is a time that Election Commission of India should introduce a rule that if any election campaigner, any star campaigner, if they violate the model code of conduct, they should be disqualified. They should be debarred to act as a star campaigning for certain number of years, so that we can add some accountability to the star campaigners. That is some of the proposal. Okay, let's see whether they will be implemented or not. Okay, now let's see further notes regarding this star campaigner concept. Let's see, star campaigner is generally a famous person with a huge fan following or familiarity within the political party to contest or who is campaigning during the elections. And star campaigner can be anyone, political heavyweight, film star, well-known celebrity, or even a sports person also. Okay, like recent times, Vijendra Verma, I think so, one of the boxer who recently joined in the BJP, and they are nominated by the concerned political parties, specifically, okay, specifying their constituencies as well as the duration of the status, how long they are going to campaign. And one more thing, if elections are conducting in multiple phases, like now what is happening in multiple phases, at that time in which phase these star campaigners are going to be participate in which area, that will also be communicated to Election Commission of India. And there is no specific law is governing election campaigners. The only mandatory requirement is the star campaigner must have the membership in the political party. That we have to observe. Section 77 of the Representation of People's Act 1951, it is saying that recognized party, it may be the state recognized or the national recognized, it can have 40 star campaigners, and unrecognized party they can have 20 star campaigners. And all the names of the star campaigners, those names should be communicated to the Election Commission as well as the Chief Electoral Officer of the state. In previous videos already I mentioned that Chief Electoral Officer is a representative of ECI in that particular state. In case of a multi-phase elections like the present general election, political party can submit a separate list of star campaigner for different phases, or one person can participate in multiple phases as well. And the benefits regarding the star campaigners. Okay, so what kind of benefits? It provides that star campaigning expenditure is not related to the individual candidate expenditure. It won't count under the individual candidate expenditure unless until if that star campaigner specifically participate in the campaign along with the candidate, or when they travel along with them, or when they having the accommodation along with the contestant. At that point of time, then the 50% of the travel expenditure of the star campaigner, that will be included in the candidate expenditure. Okay, but here in calculating this expenditure also, Election Commission of India is going with a very conservative numbers. It is not going according to the market value. That is also one of the criticism. Okay, and concerns regarding the star campaigners, they are using the abusive words, inappropriate language, caste. They are inciting the caste and violence in the name of the caste, community, and their assessment of expenditure is also Election Commission of India going in a very conservative manner. These are some of the criticism on the star campaigners. What needs to be done? Article 324 to 329 clearly discussing about the election procedure. Out of that, Article 324, okay, it is stipulating the Election Commission of India, and according to Article 324, Election Commission of India has all the authority regarding the superintendence of elections. Okay, and one more thing, according to Article 324, Election Commission of India can regulate any rules related to elections. So they can amend the rules, and even Parliament also can amend the Representation of People Act, and Parliament also can allow the Election Commission of India, okay, to give the powers so that Election Commission of India can revoke the star campaigner status to any serious like violators. This kind of action can bring the level of accountability in the star campaigners, otherwise they will go berserk. Next, conclusion. The assessment and appropriatement of rally meeting expenses, that means these expenses of the star campaigners, they should be calculated at market value, and there must be a sense of responsibility and accountability should be introduced related to the star campaigners. Yesterday's video question, with reference to Baiga tribe, consider the following statement. They are one of the PVTG. Bewar is a type of shifting cultivation is practiced by this tribe. Answer is both 1 and 2. Next, today's video question. Today's video question is, consider the following statement with reference to elections in India. The recommendations for the general election is made by the cabinet. The notification for general election is issued by the Ministry of Home Affairs. Pick the correct statements. Mains question, outline the various provisions that ensure the independence of Election Commission of India. That means which provisions you think ensuring Election Commission of India is independent. This is the mains question. Okay. As we reach to the end of this video, we will do quick revision. In this video, we discussed about star campaigners. Who are these star campaigners? What they do? And what are the violations we are seeing with the star campaigners? Provisions regarding the Representation of People Act, some suggestion regarding this star campaigners, and Article 324 provisions also be covered. So this is the detailed information regarding the star campaigners. I hope this video is useful in your preparation. Thanks for watching this video. Have a great day. Jai Hind.